Know that I've met with the Police Commission and tendered my resignation from the service. That will be effective by the end of this year, the first week in January, I believe, and had a good discussion with the Commission about the reasons why and the aspirations for the service moving forward, and looking forward now to helping the service and the Commission work through their transition to the selection of the next chief. And, you know, I think we accomplished quite a bit. I think we purposely set out to be much more open as an organization, to be much more publicly visible in terms of our accountability. I think we accomplished an enormous amount in our business footing to allow us to be a much more productive, a much more financially viable organization, to be viable in a difficult economic period. I spoke a lot to some of the leadership here. I think that and some of the reforms that we're doing, I think the reforms of our own culture has been very important. It's ongoing, but I think cracking that egg, starting those programs, having the difficult conversations and going through the difficult moments is setting the stage for the next era of policing. So someone won't have to do that now. They'll be able to move forward and really sort of take us to the next level. And I think those are the things that I'll really think more positive. I think our membership, again, seeing how difficult and how dangerous the work has been these last few years and seeing how well they did in that is something as well I'm quite proud of. Obviously, the other thing that's really has come to life is our need to be more intensely engaged with our employees, so they get to see you and hear from you more often. So I think the next chief is going to have to be someone who's going to be very adaptable to or amenable to the idea that they're going to have to be out there more and more often, and it is all consuming, but it is an incredibly important public job.
I think if you were to look at the dictionary, Chief Chaffin's picture should be beside the word integrity. I have found him to be someone who always honors his commitments, always looks out for his people. I'm incredibly proud to have worked with him, as I know are all of his officers. I think that he was hired several years ago by a previous commission on the basis that he would drive transparency and seek change in the organization. I think Chief Chaffin was very clear when he commenced on that path that he knew that that would not be a popular undertaking, but he undertook it anyway. And I think there's a nobility to that. I respect him for it, and I thank him for his service.